Hello friends, it's Kendra from Peace Fabric Co. here, and Christine from Tessellate Textiles and I are so excited for the Silk Stars Quilt-along to start this Saturday, September 25th. Now the first week's task is all about fabric selection. Now some of you, quite a few of you, have purchased your quilt kits already. I know that because I've shipped out a whole bunch of them. And most of them have been the extra scrappy version. Now both the extra scrappy version and the 4-color version are variants on the Silk Stars quilt that I put together that instructions will only be available as part of the Quilt-along. So if you somehow came across this video and you're not signed up for the Quilt-along yet, and it's before September 25th, 2021, you want to get on that immediately because these instructions are part of this and then done. So with the extra scrappy version, this is the more complicated of the two. The assembly instructions are slightly different than what the pattern calls for. We're not covering that today. Since this is week 1 and we're gearing up for fabric selection, I'm going to give you the details of what you need to pull together if you didn't purchase a kit, but you'd like to use this variant anyway. So for the extra scrappy version, I have it right here. Let me pull it up so I make sure that I say it correctly. For the background, you're going to need exactly what the pattern tells you need. The fabric requirements chart, you need to follow that for the background. For the version I made, I used the same background for all of them. That's what I'd recommend you do because the rest of it is going to be fun enough to put together in a different way. So just use the same background. And I'm not going to tell you what that yardage amount is because you need to go purchase the pattern from Tessellate Textiles. For the baby size, for the feature fabrics for making the stars, you're going to want 32 matched pairs of 4-inch squares. When I say a matched pair, I mean you can use up to 32 different fabrics and you need 2 squares of each fabric. You could use fewer fabrics if you want, but you need 32 pairs of matched 4-inch squares. Got it? For the throw size, you need 72 pairs of 4.5-inch squares. And for the bed size, you need 128 pairs of 5-inch squares. So that means for the baby size, you need 64 squares total, but they have to be matched, only 32 fabrics max. Throw size, you need 144 squares total of up to 72 different colors. And with the bed size, you need 256 squares total, up to 128 colors. So this version, if you have a stash that you need to get through, this is such a perfect time to dig through it because really, for the most part, you need small pieces. Like not tiny pieces, but offcuts that you saved. Okay, that's it for the scrappy one. Now let's talk about the 4-color one. And if you actually don't know what I'm talking about right now, you can find these versions on my site, peacefabric.co. You can find them on my Instagram, peacefabricco. You can message me if you're really confused. So for the 4-color version, now the 4-color version has each star with the same fabrics in it. All the other versions have a mix of different ones, different fabrics for each star. The 4-color version uses the same 4 fabrics laid out the same for a uniform look. For this version, once again, you'll just use the background fabric requirements shown in the pattern that you're going to purchase from Christine at Tessellate Textiles. Then you're going to combine the fabric requirements for, your pen's ready, A and E, B and F, C and G. So you'll use 1 fabric for both A and E, 1 fabric for both B and F, 1 fabric for both C and G. I know you're like, Kendra, you said 4 colors, that's only 3 colors listed. Well, fabric D is already combined for you. It's good. So 4 fabrics and a background. Is that misleading when I call it the 4-color? It's 4 colors because it's 4 colors in addition to the background. You get that, you're smart enough. Okay, that is it for this week of fabric selection so that you can pull it together and start thinking about what you want this quilt to look like. If you're not sure, you can head over to Quilt Inc., where Christine has uploaded her like a blank Silk Stars template that you can color on your own with different fabrics. It's really fantastic. And that's it. So if you have questions, you can message me. You can email me at info@peacefabric.co, or you can find me on Instagram. Yeah. Hope you have an absolutely lovely day, and I can't wait to see which fabrics you're going to work with. See you.